Welcome back to another Bit Heroes video, and today we are talking about the Papoz invasion that has just been announced. So it is yet another badge event which is going to work similar to Gauntlets. The exception here is that you are going to be able to use familiars as well as the townsfolk, so the NPCs in town will actually be able to be part of your team. So you will put together a roster of one or more teams together, and you'll have a seemingly endless amount of enemies come at you in waves similar to what you see in Gauntlet. As far as rewards, the picture says that we will be able to be getting cosmetic items, and in the past these have been the cosmetic weapons used by the townsfolk, and fusions are also listed. Now this is an interesting point because since these invasions come around very infrequently or they are one-time only events, therefore getting enough invasion materials to be able to craft and or stable these familiars is very difficult and makes them less than optimal when compared to other alternatives. Now this brings up a point that there could be doing some sort of revamp to the invasion familiars, or maybe we'll be seeing these invasions more frequently in the future to make it so that these invasion fusions will be able to compete with expedition fusions and other new content in the game. The news does not mention any new mythic items. However, in the past we did get the Peppermint Ring, which is an invasion mythic from the Winter Holiday invasion, so new mythic items are possible as well. Now this new badge event means that we have spent more time with badge events since tier 10 dropped than without, and it could mean a slight change into the way that we're going to see new content coming out in the future. Now the developers have mentioned that they wanted more content in the game that was not gated behind level, which means less tiers and more content such as these expeditions and invasions, where that all of the player base can enjoy it and not just everybody that is already at endgame. And with the recent schedule, it's estimated that we'll be seeing 2 tiers per year, which gives you 6 months between tiers, and that means that there's 6 months to split up content such as the 3 expeditions that we've seen now and the 4, or I guess this is the 5th invasion. So now we've got zombie, ninja, jelly, holiday, and now the Papoz invasions, as well as GVG. Some of these invasions have been absent for over a year, and it would be nice to see some of these come back, especially considering that there's a lot of the player base that have not experienced some of these invasions. In fact, I haven't seen zombie, ninja, or the jelly invasions myself, so I'd be eager to jump in there and just to kind of spice up the variety of the game to be able to enjoy that. Again, as far as familiars, it's difficult to see if these familiars are going to be worth making just because it's going to be so difficult to make them unless there's some sort of change, and considering that the expedition familiars get a free brain proc augment, you have to wonder if these new invasion familiars will get something similar as well. Since we're talking about augments, it's important to note that in the previous invasions, they predated the new familiar augment system, and when you use the townsfolk as your teammates, they did not appear to have any sort of augment effects, and it is possible if the townfolk are not updated, they may be inferior to the familiars that you're already running. In the most recent invasion, which was the holiday invasion, you made 4 teams of 3 as far as your roster, and when one of your teams is defeated, another team will step in and continue the battle, similar to what you see in GVG. So there's definitely a lot to talk about in the Bit Heroes world. Let me know what you think about all these badge events that we've been seeing, and speculate on what you think to expect in the new invasion. As with all the new content we have been seeing, I'll be streaming it live on Twitch right after the weekly reset. And if you want more content, stay tuned for tomorrow where I'm crafting my 8th and 9th Wacom. So finally, I've done something in good timing with Bit Heroes, and you can see that uploaded tomorrow before the daily reset. So as always, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.